Shaft elevators are off, and we can't turn them on from here. Find the elevator control room.
Come on, flying bug dude. Are they seeing the torchlight? And they're like, ooh, torchlight. Find elevator's control room or change room. I mean, optional missions exist, but we're probably gonna have to go down that way anyway. Or it's gonna be locked. Codes can often be found in staff logs accessed from system terminals. Am I gonna eat those? Yeah, of course. Contact your supervisor for further information. Okay, Mark Gutenberg. Critical situation is critical. Contamination area D219 is out of control. We have to blast the entry tunnel to cut it off permanently. Operation will start 3:30 today. Shaft 3 will be temporarily inaccessible. Regards, Mark Gutenberg. Hi, the secret door code to the elevator control room is 5288. I only want to remind that Mr. Cogwell, who found it so funny to turn off elevator with 5 men inside, isn't with us anymore. Bye, Eric. 5288. Important information is listed. Oh, there we go. 5288. Nice. Right, it's not cool to shut off elevators with people inside them. Reckon we get punished if we go near that? Jerk.
disk containing very important information somewhere. We need you to find it.
Okay, find area D219. We can call the elevator now. Oh, room's locked. Should walk over there, that might trigger something. Now this is where we started. Maybe it wasn't locked. I saw one of these. Or maybe one of those. It's either a door or a column in the... No, it's definitely a locked door, I think. Transport pit. Yeah, I can see that's definitely a fall risk. Well, I wonder if there's gonna be a big we get some big sort of running enemy. Find area. We try 5288 again. Meh. Okay, that one's not working. Okay, well... No. Yeah, I went to jump, but you can't jump if you've got the rope. It disconnects. Can do though, and he won't just walk off the edge, so you got to swing and... There we go. We found area D1219.
We don't know why D219 has been cut off. We only know that it was 25 years ago. You need to dig through the wall with the tunnel boring machine. I'm sending 2 engineers, Paxton and Hicks, down to you. They will do the digging. They should arrive soon. Engineers have just arrived by Shaft 2. They are under your command now. This door using the nearby terminal. Our programmer took off all access restrictions.
That was nice of them. Where's the terminal? These guys have... They've just got a pistol each and a crap shot. At least these ones can hold the gun steady. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wonder what's over there. I wonder if we should bring if we can bring the other dude back here. I don't know if he can make it. I kind of want to have a look around with my main dude. Can you get out of there, dude? We can. Only the engineers can operate the crane rooms. That's okay. Okay. No known reason, just locked in. Easy. Okay, good, good, good. How do I use the thing? Come on, dude. There's something in controls. Jump, L rope, grappling hook, fire, reload weapon. Use medkit. I don't know about medkits. Oh, we don't have any. Does our main dude have any? No. Maybe that's why. Okay. Hicks, get in the machine. Regular dude's there. Get in the crane booth. Okay, hang on. E. There we go. Okay. I was wondering that if there would be, if I do get run over. Easy there. Woo. Should Murphy be riding along? No, he can't get on the... He can't get on the, machinery. Can't stand on the same platform as a digger? I don't know, I didn't try, but I wouldn't want to risk it. The only way of knowing if he... you could try to pick him up, I guess, with the doors closed. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to cut... Oh, I mean, we could set a rope for you. Can I set a rope for you? I might not be able to set a rope. Just in case things get hairy. That looks like you can stand on it. Thanks, dude. Find the data disk inside area D219. I do have 5 balls currently. Did have that checked. No, last time I got them checked, I got reduced down to 5. I was lucky to get out of there alive. There is no power. Oh, hang on. Apparently, though, there was room, and I have a magic grappling gun. A tree? You can scan ball to electrocute small nearby enemies. Hold left mouse to detect targets. Well, we already knew that. Oh, there's a wrench. A ratchet required. You need a crank. Can we take a crank out of... You should be able to take cranks out of different ones, right? Yeah, take this crank. No. Apparently not. That would be too easy. Go check out test. Okay, so there's some radiation happening over there. I think that's helping us. Not seeing a crank either. I mean, that gave us some ammo, which is good. We got heaps of bullets now, but... Unless there's a crank in that spot that we didn't notice. The radiation poisoning? Well, temporary radiation poisoning, which resulted in an immediate health loss. But that's stopped now. Oh, there it is. Okay, so... Can we... I'm gonna try a last ball here. Oh wait, we could just crawl under it. Well, I feel like an idiot. I'm sitting... I hate those things. I think for the most part is that they're only like ever a one... Unless you forget about it. But they're a one-time threat, right? It's a gotcha. Which... I think if this was more roguish, then it'd be something you'd get used to trying, knowing you have to look out for, because it'll kill you. But in set story design, I mean, I guess it chews up a life, but only the first time you play it. Hey, where did you come from? Come on. Really? Get up. Okay, what are we doing? Finding the data disk. Oh, so we got rid of our radiation poisoning. So that was nice of us to die and do that. Come on, lift your gun up. It's like it's heavy. Yeah, so, okay, so are these glowing green enough where if I press E... Okay, yep. The rack is empty. So glowing green is searchable. There's the data disk.
Great, you have the data disk. Now, go back and head to shaft 4 on the right. We have another task for you. The engineers should stay here. I have other jobs for them.
So we had green arrows above the equipment that the engineers could use, so green is the use option. Go down shaft 4 into the next sector. Lock the engineers in with us. Should be able to just leave now, right? Hate there to be like heaps of flying things and dude up here have done nothing for it. Thanks for your work, mate. I would save you, but I don't think I need to.
We found the door code for shaft 4. It's 3212.
It's convenient. Long mission. Yep. Awesome. That one went much better than the previous one. This is cool. Day 38.
Logs say there is a passage to the high energy research sector. You will need to use the water channel to get there. Be very careful. This is an unknown area, so we don't know what to expect.
Okay. Tank swimming controls so bad. Okay, why was I bleeding? My oxygen tank has the same amount of oxygen that it had. Why don't I get a new oxygen tank? It feels like you potentially get to your screwed point. Bleeding? Bleeding? Oh, these guys are all somewhere else. I'll go in a few more times and then restart the mission so we get all our lives. So we've got this O'Connor dude. And limited oxygen. For some reason you get here. This thing must be like sending out some form of pressure. Yeah, that's weird.
Logs say there is a passage to the high energy research sector. You will need to use the water channel to get there. Be very careful. This is an unknown area, so we don't know what to expect.
Don't know where that Connor dude came from. Let's try with we can do is just sort of use the crane to look around. We can squash it. It's a lot of flies. Shut out the light. Whoops. Remote in range, press R. Pressing R does nothing. Okay. I thought there was a lot more of those. Dude just spat out his lava there. That's okay. Tight, but hey, Epilogue, how you doing? Game's better experience from co-op? I guess that would come down to if you like playing co-op or not. I wonder how many people could have said that. That's interesting. I wonder how many people have actually played it co-op. We could send the digger in this way. There's another path where we can have a look at. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there. Yeah, I saw a little bit of co here and there, and then I went, when I saw it only had like an hour play, I'm like, I bet there's a rage quit at the end. But he played solo, yeah? I had trouble with the rope with the engineers as well. He denied it. I mean, it was a very, very silent rage quit. But it was definitely a nope moment. You could definitely play. We've talked about the weird choice of having limited lives. The game crashes as you Alt F4. Yeah. We have 2 potential dig spots. One definitely better. One's looking better than the other. We're not digging there. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People trashing the combat are missing the point of the game for sure. Maybe, but they still should be allowed to trash the combat because it's pretty bad. Like if it's in the game, it needs to be good in the game, right? And there's a difference, and it depends, you know, with a big game like that, we'll see what happens with, in the long run, whether it's, people get it or don't get it, or they just jump into conclusions. You admit, the gaming though is a whole experience. It's not a like it's one thing to really nail some parts of a game and then to have other things kind of be okay and supported, but it comes down to like a complete experience for the most part. And a lot of games will do, like if you really, really nail something, you kind of need to get the other levels up to match that. Otherwise it feels weird. So AA Studio asking for AAA price. Well, I don't know. I think a lot of that stuff gets lost in translation now. The size of a studio's got nothing to do with its I was about to say it's anus. It's a-ness, whether it's a AA, a AAA, we've got what's being coined like AA plus, or down to indie, like its production budget is the measurement of the number of A's. Always has and probably always will be. You know, so if Microsoft gives, you know, two guys in their basement $1 billion to make a game, that's a AAA game now. And that's just how it works. And I think the other thing too is, if you're asking AAA prices, you kind of need to give a AAA product. That's how that works. You don't get to go, oh yeah, we're only a AA studio, or it's only a AA amount of money we spent in. It's like, well then you charge AA prices, right? That's kind of the deal. There we go. But I think it's something that devs and players alike will always seem to get wrong, is the value rating of things. You know, being on both sides of the equation on different times is gives me I get an insight that most gamers don't get, but I've also put myself in, when I say a higher tier of gamer, not because I'm good at games, because I play a lot of games. I always have played a lot of games in my life. So I should probably be better at them. But that aside, you know, I get to understand more on what goes into good games. And from a studio's perspective, it doesn't matter how you justify stuff in your games. The player's perception is their reality, and that goes with like a lot of industries as well, right? So usually, if you have to justify something, it's wrong. Don't. Yeah. If players didn't perceive it to be wrong in the start with, you wouldn't be justifying it. Next gen console game prices at $70? I don't know. I think inflation is a thing. I mean, maybe if I won't blame chat for that, even though that was totally chat's fault. Remember when prices, like when EA did all the things that everyone hated, and then that universally made EA a bad company? The reason they did that was because they're trying to work out, well, you know, how to get more money for games, because game prices hadn't changed for like 15 years, but wages had, and you know, cost of making games had, just because even though skills got better, and especially things like graphics, right? Graphics got better, but not in relation to dollar per hour. I can claim the cost on my taxes. I could if I was making any money. Oh. That's not good. The same game is $60 on PC where it's $70 on a PS5. Well, that's where it's tough. You go see the same movie from, you watch a, you go see a movie at a drive-in or at a theater or at an IMAX. It's the same movie. It's going to cost you a different price depending on where you go. Aww. Heck, you could just compare 3 movie cinemas in your area that have the same size screen and overcharge you for the same crappy popcorn, and their ticket prices could be different. Yeah, the enemies in this are really tough. Well, not tough. As collective they are, because they each do a lot of chip damage. I'm having a lot of frame issues with Twitch tonight. Yeah. You don't have a key. Oh. Better gun would be nice. What are these? Nah, it's on my end. And I don't know if it's because the game itself has got that sort of grainy texture look to it. It might be making keyframes. A bit rougher, but it's not that consistent. It feels like it's more of a sometimes Twitch thing. I think the and it's really hard because there's a lot of precedents to set with games and prices and things, and it's one of the few industries where as consumers we complain a lot more. I'm guilty of this as well. But is he going to have a key on him? In everything else we do in life, you want to buy a new t-shirt and you go to a store and the shirts are too expensive. You might not buy it there. Or you might grumble and do it. You know, or go to a different store. You know, the burger at one place is, you know, costs more. You know, you get it from somewhere else. Whereas with games, we're like, no, you must do this way. It's like I think we forget that as a business, game company can charge whatever they want, and they don't have to justify it at all. They can say, this is our product, this is the price. Buy it or don't. Now, obviously, if they set a price that's far too high and too many people don't, that's like detrimental to them. No, I just flipped that switch. What did that do? Gamers are all Karens deep down. Yeah, I think so. But it is that's, and like I said, I don't want to defend what EA did with some of the pricing things. You know, the day one DLC and necessary microtransactions and you know, missing players from certain licensed games and stuff, or pay to get them. Because some of it was pretty terrible. But, you know, a lot of it was in response to finding different ways to get some money, because games were costing more to make, without getting consumer backlash for charging more for a, you know, a product that was better than what had been provided in the past. They should have just put the price up. Day one patch cancelled, still buys game, yeah. Oh, I wonder if that switch I flipped just turned off this thing down in here. I guess we'll find out when this guy dies. Are you just going to start randomly bleeding? Yep. So I need to get away from that. Maybe we can dig through here now. That's potentially diggable. Oh, come on, dude. Oh. Why does he have the machine gun back this time? there somehow, right? I think we're reaching the end of the map. Okay, that doesn't work. Noisy, you can't get this month's free PS Plus games because you already have it through EA. If you decide to cancel your EA sub, it will already be too late to claim it through PS Plus, as you're being punished for being a good consumer. Yeah. It's kind of a weird thing, hey. I noticed that with, it's funny because Humble says you can gift games to people through through Humble Monthly, but it says Steam won't give you copies to gift if you already own them. Because the idea of Humble is you're choosing to have it or you're not having it. And if you already own it, well, you have it, so you can't. So obviously you wouldn't claim that one if you've got limited claims, but if you're someone, let's say you own more than, or you've got the old plan and you can claim more, but you can get the key and then just give someone the key. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I feel like I need whatever we need to do through here. It's also the same where when companies have a new client membership, the standard gym membership talks very similar to this. Like, to try and get new customers in, we're offering this thing, and you're like, oh, I'm due to renew mine. I'd like to get that thing. It's for new customers only. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I was due to renew it, but yeah, I just won't. So now I'm not a customer. I'd like to be a new customer, please. And they'll be like, oh, you can't do that. We've already had you listed as a previous customer. It's like, yeah. I have no idea what that's doing. Oh. I thought I checked these. Key collected. Oh, medkit. Can anyone use that? No, only that guy. Oh, look, there's one of the things. So are you getting confused between publisher and developer there, Epilogue, maybe? Dirt 5. That's probably one of the biggest things that only happens in games. Where publishers, because sometimes publishers make games. Well, they're the publishers and the developers. Free game is free game. Is it a DRM permanent for PlayStation, or is it only available while it's like, will it be on their thing forever, or could it potentially not be on their thing at one stage, and then anyone that only has it through that membership will lose it? Ah, field absorber door open. Because that would make it different, right? Because if it's only available to play while it's on there, and you bought it before it went on there, you would still own it if they take it off, whereas someone else wouldn't. It'll be gone in 8 days. Yeah, so then... But if you claim it... I'm unfamiliar with how the PSN stuff works. If you'd claimed it already, would you be able to play it forever, or will you, once it's gone in 8 days, you don't even get to play it anymore? Absorber can be off for a maximum of MDX M deformation risk. Absorber can be off for max 15 seconds. If you claim the free game, it's forever though. So why don't people just... So what's the point of even having it up there for a limited time? To stop new people from claiming it, I guess. Because if you have a membership, you just claim every game as soon as it became available, wouldn't you? What just happened there? Oh, it's forever as long as you are subscribed. Yep, fair enough. So it gets flagged as claimed through PS Plus, and as long as you have a PS Plus membership, you get to keep playing. But then if a month later someone else joins, they don't get an opportunity to claim. It seems like a weird system. Okay, does that stop the thing from causing people to bleed? Alright, let's see if this guy can go for a swim. And we'll go push the button when he gets close to the thing. 70% of them aren't usually good games. Now let's... No, did we just turn this off? Nope. Nope, we didn't. He's still gonna get blown up. And he's stuck? Please don't be stuck. Oh, come on, game. Do I have to kill him? And I want to because it's using oxygen from a tank, which if he dies, the tank that's on him is the one that you get when you when the next crew walks in. Like he truly Austin powered himself somehow. Maybe if he didn't swim with tank controls, he would have been fine. Yeah, I don't like how you don't get a new oxygen tank when your dude dies. he's dead. Unless we can get out of there quickly before your limbs blow off. Nope. So the only thing I can think of is up in here. I think that's... doing something? I don't know. So there's that. There's also... this switch here. Well, we don't... I can only assume it's something to do with that, the machine down in the water. Yeah, we already opened that door. There's nothing else to get from those. If he's the guy that dies in a horror flick? Yeah, I think so. Well, the other option is, I think there's one more option, but I don't know how good it is. Maybe we can dig down from this one. So let's get dude on the crane. And he's coming back up to the thing. Come on, just drive it on there. I think there's stuff like this where we had trouble even getting this off the ramp to start with. Like just Like, don't have control over the drill head. You just turn it on and off. We definitely shouldn't have to be doing that in the mining company. Yeah. It's got some feels to it. My dudes have scanners. Oh, he does. Hang on, did I not? I only went to there. So potentially we could scan somewhere down there. It's also gone to like... We've got one objective, find passage to the next sector, it's over here. Whereas the previous one sort of gave us, I would say hand-holdy steps, just a few more steps in between. It will only dig through an approved area of mine collapsible. Like, and there was obviously a lot of it. Down here. Okay, so we can go back to trying to work out why our dude in the water keeps dying. No, not anymore. I mean, yeah, not even at the start. I think it was really good. The first few levels had good pacing on them. What up, dude? But we kind of found the dead ends and what we need to do, except we got to this bit. MDX deformation risk. Absorber can be off for max 15 seconds. It's going to unit 02. I don't think there's anything else up here. It definitely feels like it's the water guy, but... we already threw just a bunch of lives at this guy at the start, and then restarted, and then... it doesn't turn off the death water. Unless it does in a way that is unclear. Like maybe it turns it off at a certain point that you got no way of knowing. It feels like the death water. Then there's this switch as well, which we have no idea what it does, but there's cables. Used a ball. Just lights. Okay, so I'm guessing if you might not see that thing. You might not see anything if you don't have your headlight on. Yeah, so you turn that light on so that you can see the lockers. Which is where we got the key from, and the key opened that door, which is gave us the computer terminal to open this door over here. Level 4, I think. Yeah, 4. You can share Googling if you want. I was actually gonna just stop playing, but if you're gonna Google it, might give us an opportunity to keep going. Yeah, so down here, we got a key that opened this door to use a computer that opened this door that let us come into here. When I turned off Unit 2, the water guy stopped taking damage. I didn't see him, like he took damage, that's why we left. Right, I see. So when it's open, he doesn't take damage. It's a really short time frame. Okay, so we go. The game must be too new. Well, it's not technically not new yet. That's why I was saying when you said it's better co-op, I'm thinking I wonder how many people have actually co-opted it. Okay, so if we hide down here. Swap to this guy, press this button. Right, he can get past that briefly. There we go, okay. Thanks, dude. But he has to use a shared oxygen tank with all the dudes that he So you could actually run out of oxygen, which you'd have to restart the mission then, because they share an oxygen tank. Open. Look at this. Look, look, look. Two of them. And he's got an assault rifle as well. Get the hell away. The game engine's literally called proprietary engine. Yeah. For most stuff like this, I don't know if you could even call it an engine. You probably could, like without, you'll never know because without going under the hood, and you might not even have access to that. It's probably just, you know, it's probably just a framework. Oh, we just used a ball again. Oh well. Maybe we can put it to good use. Okay. Other games you do Hades and Overwatch. Oh, interesting. Well, that's probably an engine then. Come on, stand up, dude. Guy won't remember if you have a gun out or not, but will decide to, you know, get off the off the rope and go straight into a crawl. Come on. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Oh, man. I'm about to have my own co moment, I think. You failed to complete your mission. Because we failed to make difficulty distinctions on variable sliders. Just to show my left screen. So maybe it wasn't an Alt F4 moment.